I'm Andrew Wright and I own a company called Fab, which is an event management company with a wedding planning division. We organise weddings all over the UK, but we're very fortunate that one of the contracts that we have is to be the designated wedding planners for St Catherine's Court. So basically when couples take the court for their wedding, they actually get a free wedding planner included. We're actually in the ballroom of St Catherine's Court, which when couples arrive on a Friday evening, this is set up as it is, as a drawing room, and then we transform it on the Saturday to the wedding of their dreams, with their theming and what their true wishes are. This takes up to 70 for a wedding breakfast. You can take more in the house by using multiple rooms if some brides want the informality of that. But ideally suited is 70. The house sleeps up to 20 guests. We really sell it as an inclusive, exclusive experience, in as much that you get the house and the grounds for the whole weekend, and it's a wedding weekend celebration rather than just the traditional Saturday wedding. On the actual day of the wedding, the guests arrive at the front entrance, which actually has been reopened within the refurbishment, which hasn't been used for over 400 years. And as you enter that entrance, which is spectacular, there's a minstrel gallery and we can have a harpist up there or a string quartet. Then you make your way up the grand staircase and you come up to the Elizabethan dining room, which is on the right-hand side, which is a very popular room to be used at some point during the weekend, which takes us through to the original front hall, which has another entrance out onto the lawns. So for summer weddings, drinks and canapes can be served out on the lawns. Making your way from the front hall, you come into the inner hall, which we tend to set up for sort of a bar area during the actual wedding reception and party in the evening, which then leads into the ballroom. And then there's a very quiet area, which is the library, which again is lovely to serve coffee and cake after the wedding, depending on the formality or informality of the wedding celebration. Once a couple have taken the house and booked it for their wedding, Fab actually get involved with right through all of the planning, but everything that we do here is bespoke. There is no set menus. We have a resident chef, Hein.
I've been here for almost 9 years and we've never actually had a menu. Guests have always sort of come to us and we kind of figure out what they like to eat, and we evolve a menu around those sort of choices and their guests. We use sort of mainly local ingredients. We've got some fantastic cheeses, all sorts of extremely nice vegetables that grow just over the hill. And it's just really a few weeks of maybe doing a little tasting menu and just putting together something that it's really for that guest only, and we don't ever do that menu again because it's all so bespoke.
We walk around with the couples and they choose which bedrooms they want to use for which members of the family and friends. Obviously there's the main suite, which has 2 bathrooms, which usually is the bridal suite, and it gives the bride plenty of room to get ready on the day of the wedding. Then we've got a wonderful 4-poster room, which usually goes to the mother of the bride. But really it is down to the bride and groom who they want to put where. We are fortunate we've also got the lodge within the grounds, which has another 5 further double bedrooms, which is available to go with the house, which is very popular for the groom and his best men and his chaps, his mates, to have a real good bachelor night on the Friday night before. When couples book the house, if they don't want the route of the civil ceremony, we are very fortunate that we have the parish church, which is actually in the grounds of the house, which they can talk to the local vicar and arrange for their wedding to be taking place in the church, which is ideal because it holds 70 and it's perfect for the intimate wedding. No wedding cars involved, and it's a real walk from the house and the lodge to the church and then back to get on with the celebrations. If a bride comes to us and looking for a venue in Bath, we try to match the venue with the bride and what their sort of dream wedding is. And of course we've got favourite venues that we work with, but the delight that I have is of showing people around St Catherine's Court. It's the most spectacular venue, and for that wedding for 70 guests, it's the perfect choice.